Hello, 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 brothers. How we doing? Peace be upon all of you guys, man. Pray you guys are doing well. Pray you guys are doing well, that we're getting some recovery, that we're advancing, that we're leaving this addiction behind. Okay, because life is so much better without it. It's so much better. I don't want to see people struggling continually, man. It's not nice. It's not nice at all. So I made a video before that was talking about the reasons that we have, the excuses, the lies that send us back to relapsing. There's a follow-on from that, it's like understanding those reasons a little bit more, going a bit deeper into that. Okay. Now, one thing that I'll say, one main reason why we continue to relapse again and again and again is because we're still so hung up on what I call the willpower method. Willpower method is, listen, I'm going to tell myself no pornography, no masturbation, and that's it. That's my plan. That's all I'm doing. I'm just gonna, when urges come, I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna fight those urges. I'm gonna fight through, the arm emojis and stuff. And that's about it. I'm gonna hope for the best. If I relapse, the urge was too strong. That's what it is, My willpower wasn't there. And there's so many people doing that. They'll continuously keep relapsing again and again and again. And it's the same. I didn't have enough willpower. I was too weak. The urges, I had such strong urges, man. They were intense, extreme, all the words that we use. But the urges are within us. We are in control of our own bodies. Thank God for that. We're not in a mental institution or something, because there are people that don't have control over their faculties. They're not in control of their body. That's a horrible place to be, but the urges are not in control of us. We decide what we're going to do. That willpower method doesn't work. It doesn't work. At some point, you're gonna forget the reasons why you're doing this. You're going to forget the pain of the last relapse, and you're going to do it again. So I'm saying we continue relapse because we're stuck on this whole willpower thing, and we don't have a strong plan. We do not have a good plan to help us get out of this. Okay? If you hop in an Uber, right, and to give the driver an address, and he just starts driving. He doesn't put it in his GPS or anything. He's never been there before. How are you expecting to get home tonight? Like, what's going on? He's going to be driving all over the city like, excuse me, or what are you doing? He's like, bro, it's in the same city, man. We'll get there eventually. That's what you're doing when you don't have a plan. Why? This thing, getting a high streak, right? Getting recovery, getting past this addiction and saying, wow, I've passed 90 days now. Okay, I've passed 100 days, 200 days, thank God, 200 days. It's not a lottery win. It's not a lottery. This isn't some jackpot. Woo, you won a 90-day streak. This isn't luck. This is not luck. It's your strategy isn't working. This is why you don't, when a relapse happens, don't internalize it. Don't say, I'm a failure. I'm so weak. I don't have the strength to do this. I'll never get out. It's impossible. Those are all lies. No, it's that the strategy that you're using right now doesn't work, or doesn't work well enough. Maybe there's still some things that you need to figure out and add to them to refine your strategy so that it will work for the next time. But that's what it is. It's a reflection of your plan. You don't have a good plan, you will continue to relapse. Majority, 80, 90% of people don't even have a plan. There is no plan. There's nothing. Or maybe they've just added one thing like, okay, yeah, when I get urges, I'm going to do push-ups. What if you get urges in bed and you're tired or you're sick? You get urges in the shower. What are you gonna do? Like, we gotta think these things through. So we gotta have strong reasons that we put in our plan. Strong reasons. When you write those reasons down and you read them again later on, the urge should just vanish. Like, what? Excuse me? Wow, you had severe depression because of this. Nah. I can't sell you. I can't sell you on going back to the hub because you know what that life was like. You know what it was like. You're not going to buy this urge thing that I'm selling. So, see you later. Oh, wow. Your life was that messed up. You had porn-induced erectile dysfunction. Yeah, maybe I'll go give this urges thing to somebody else. Maybe I'll go tell them how great the hub is or something, you know. You're obviously not going to listen because you know your reasons. We got to have methods in place to overcome these urges when they come, okay? We have to actually take an action. Don't just ignore it. Or you got to consider the urge like an angry toddler or something, you know, that's there, it's crying, you ignore it, and it gets even louder and louder and louder until you do something about it. Now, the action you could take is either you use your method finally, you go read your reasons or something, or you relapse, which tends to be, sadly, that's the usual method that people just, oh yeah, okay. The urge got stronger and stronger, and eventually I failed. Don't put yourself in that position. Find a method. Find a method. There's so many that are being posted online. People are sharing what they do when they get urges. You say, oh yeah, no, I like what this guy's doing. I'm going to do that. You do it. You make a habit out of it. And then you realize, you know what? There's no urge that's stronger than me. None of them whatsoever. I have some in your plan. Okay, you got to have some positive activities that you're going to do because life is still going to be stressful. Don't think we're going to get to some stage where, wow, stress of life is completely gone. We're done with that now. I mean, if your health is intact, you know, you have a loving family, maybe you're a billionaire. Billionaires get stressed. Okay? There's no point of life where you're going to be like, yep, absolutely everything is going to be 100% great from now on. So my streak is definitely going to be intact because there's nothing going to come for me. Things will come for you. Life will send punches your way. But it's like having those healthy, positive activities that you're going to do and say, okay, yep, I'm feeling stressed right now. What can I do to relieve the stress that is not PMO? Because PMO is not an option anymore and it never helped me in the first place anyway. What tools am I going to use in my plan? What tools am I going to use to get out of this? I'm going to have some filters, you know. I know that just having one filter doesn't work for me, so I'm going to put 3. I'm going to put 4. I'm going to put 5. I'm going to put random passwords on each one of them. I'm going to make it difficult for me to ever look at any site. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard work. By the time I'm on the fourth blocker that I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? No. Look at all this effort that I put in trying to quit. Why am I doing this? Forget it. It's not worth it. I'm going to have an accountability partner. I'm not going to do this alone. I'm not going to do this alone. No. We're going to work on this together. We're going to help each other. We're going to encourage each other out of this. We're going to advise each other. No more relapses, man. Let's get into those reasons, because the main one is that you want to. You have to acknowledge that. You have to acknowledge that there's nothing stopping you from doing what you want to do. You want to relapse. You want to go back there. You're telling yourself, you're lying to yourself, saying that you enjoy it. That you enjoy this process of self-harm. That you're going in there for, 10 seconds of pleasure, and then everything else comes back to you. You feel absolutely miserable. You can't regain the same joy that you felt on your streak for another 2 weeks. How is that worth it? How is that enjoyable? It's not. It's poor It's poorly trying to meet an emotional need. Your stress has not been solved now. It hasn't. You haven't got rid of your anxiety. You're still depressed. You're worse than before because now you relapsed on top of it. No. This idea that we're missing out on something. What? Why? You're not missing out on anything. You're not. There's so much life outside of pornography. So much. I'm telling you, you're not going to miss it. You won't. When that voice comes for you, tell it to shut up. I'm leaving this behind. Obviously, that's going to mean that there's going to be videos I'm never going to see. And that's amazing. That's great. I don't need it. We do things. We sabotage ourselves. We sabotage our recovery. You know, we get to a higher streak. We get to 30 days and we start thinking, do I deserve this? I don't. I'm not a good person. Why am I on 30 days? You know, this is all going on behind the scenes. We're not thinking this consciously, but I don't deserve 30 days. I don't even like myself very much. We start sabotaging our own recovery. We don't believe in ourselves. You know, we really don't believe in ourselves. We don't believe that we're going to make it out this time. That this time is going to be the time we break free. We believe, yeah, it will happen. Maybe 2023. Who knows? You know, I've failed so many times. Obviously, I'm going to fail again. It's almost inevitable at this point. You know, that's what it is. We're not making the changes. We're not doing the work to actually break free, you know? I mean, like, when you break down the kind of work that needs to be done, well, the course, the powerful course that I did, Power Over Pornography, it gave me a method, it gave me strategy, a plan to get out of this thing, right? It's like 15, 16 hours to complete, and it's spread over a 42-day period. Huh? What is that? Is it like it's less than 4 hours a week, isn't it? 4 hours a week for your recovery, to get out of an addiction that has plagued you for years. We gotta put in the work. We gotta do things. How long is it gonna take you to read a book? 6 to 8 hours? That book could change your life forever. You're not doing it. You're not even opening up to chapter 2. Like, we gotta convince ourselves, this is my streak. I'm going to make it. I'm making it out of it this time. Why? Because I'm actually doing the work. This is the streak where I got the accountability partner. This is the streak where I put a plan in place. This is the streak where I wrote down my reasons. I started reading them daily. This is the streak where I go online. I start, you know what? I'm going to participate in the community now. I'm going to talk to people. I'm not going to do this alone. I'm not going to lie to myself anymore. I'm not doing this alone. No way. This is the streak where I became determined. No more lack of determination. That is a major reason for relapsing. No more of that. No. I became determined this streak. I told myself, you know what? Everyone gets urges. Everyone on the planet gets urges. Don't worry about the urges. Good people, bad people, however I want to see them, they get urges. Okay, the saints, the gurus, the holy men, they get urges. They just deal with it a lot better. You know, no monk is out there saying, you know what? I have been celibate. I've been chaste for the past 14 years. But then this one strong urge came for me and I had to throw the whole thing away. No, I can't be a monk anymore. Nah, they all have better ways of dealing with it. But urges come for everybody, so that's not the problem. Nope. I'm not going to complain about stress anymore. I'm not going to complain about anxiety, depression, loneliness, none of it. Because it's a part of life. You get ups, you get downs, you live with it. And it's going to come for me at some point in my streak again. So none of it is going to make me go back. I am stronger than every urge. I can get past any negative emotion. I am determined. And then we have to stop lying to ourselves. We gotta, no more lies. No more telling ourselves weird things like, bro, you don't understand. You don't understand my particular unique struggle. No one else struggles in the way that I do, okay? The kind of porn that I watch is different. My life circumstance is different. You don't know the trauma that I grew up with. You don't know that my girlfriend did this to me. You don't know that I have this ex. You don't know that I've been divorced. When it comes down to it, it's an addiction. Plain and simple. I am so sorry. We've all had, in this community, when you read people's stories, it's like, terrible things have happened to us. Terrible things. But none of it hinders us from breaking free. None of it. Don't lie. Don't hide behind the excuse. Don't use the pain of your life as an excuse to continue adding more pain. Don't do it. There's no need. There is no reason. There is no, oh, my struggle is so unique that I'll never be able to break free of this. No. That's all the more reason for you to do it. All the more reason for you to prove, you know what? That was my life story. It's a rags to riches thing now, you know? Look at that darkness that I left behind over there. Now I'm over here. That's what it is. Don't allow anything to hold you back. Don't keep making excuses why you can't recover. Don't tell yourself, and I wrote, don't tell yourself that you don't have time to put a plan in place. Just writing down a 2 to 3 page Word document could be enough to really change things for you, that you can get past this loop that you're doing of 7-day streaks and 14 days and 1 month, 2 months, and then you relapse. Get past the loops. Get a plan and say, okay, these are all of my triggers. Maybe I shouldn't be staying up until 3 a.m. every night. That's probably, No, I tend to relapse at that time. So I'm going to go to bed at 11 now. Let's do that. I'm going to put my phone in another room. Okay. Get some understanding of those things. Telling yourself, I'll quit next time. Next time I'll quit. Or this is the last time. That was the last time that I relapsed. It never was. It never was. It never is. What it is you have to decide. I don't care. I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to say one last binge session and then I'll be done with it. It's impossible for us to watch all of the videos out there. Okay? There was this report that came out of the Hub. The Hub has released enough videos in 2019. The year's not even fully over yet. They've released enough videos that if you were watching in 1850, okay? 1850, 169 years ago, you still wouldn't have finished the videos today. And that's just the videos they released this year. It's impossible to watch everything. And guess what? The monster inside you, the little monster that craves PMO, will never be satisfied until you starve him completely. Then he'll shut up. He'll stop bothering you. You start saying things like, well, you know what, you're going on so much, making long videos and stuff. It's not even that bad, bro. I'm not some sexual predator. I'm not an offender. I'm not a rapist. You're ruining your life. Stop comparing yourself to other people. If all you're doing is just masturbating to erotic stories, but your life is still a mess, you need to quit it. You need to leave it behind. Don't compare yourself to other people's struggles and say, oh, well, that guy is chronically addicted to the sickest material out on the internet. I'm not like him, so, you know, I don't need to do all of that recovery work. That's not, no. Make your life better. You deserve better. Don't you think so? Do the work, man. And then this insistence on not telling anyone else about this. I did this for years. I didn't tell anyone. I kept it. And then I would tell one person, or tell two, and then I'll go back to hiding again for years. No, we can't do that to ourselves. We have to tell someone, because telling someone, it convinces us, wow, I'm actually changing now. I'm actually doing something about this. It's out there in the light. And I don't want this person to hear loads of continual relapse stories from me. So I have to do real work now. That main lie that brings us all back again and again and again. Just a peek won't hurt, bro. Just a peek. It won't hurt you. Just one touch. Just one tug. Comfort tug. No. Don't. Why? Leave it alone. Leave the peeking alone. No edging. None of it. Nah. You're on this journey. You're trying to quit. There's no reason for you to visit any pornographic site for any. No, there's none whatsoever. Listen, I don't even want you guys. Don't be scrubbing yourselves too hard in the shower, okay? We're not trying to get stimulated out here. None of it. Leave it all behind, man. Leave it all behind. You're not missing out on anything. I'm telling you, we need to understand. Get down to the root of that issue. Why is it? Why do I want to keep doing this? Like, I know there's this huge part of me that really wants to quit. But why is there a part that wants to go? That wants to go back? What's going on? When you understand that, okay. Yeah, no, I need to believe in myself more. I need to care about myself more. I need to love myself. I need to say that I deserve to break free. That's when I'll do it. We can all do this, brothers. Peace.